Hello, Anthony here, Georgia Sunbelt. First, I want to say Happy New Year. Kind of late in January to say it, but Happy New Year. I want to say thank you to all my new subscribers I've gotten lately. So this will be a layout update, layout tour, and show you a few other things I've been working on the layout. Right now you're looking at my small engine facility. I'm from Georgia, so that's aka Georgia Sunbelt, and SD40-2s are my favorite locos, so you will see that I am heavily locoed in SD40-2s, even though I do have a couple of -9s there and a C40-8 back there also. I like lease stuff. As you can see over there, I have a couple of SD40-2s HLCX locos. I also called these lease units to the Georgia Sunbelt. They're a pair of BHP Hilton SD40-2s. I bought those because I really like the paint scheme. Right here is a SD9 that I was reminded watching Jason, the train freak. He had a Proto HT9 his wife got him for Christmas, and I was like, oh yeah, I got one of those. I bought it at Amherst, was it 2 years ago? No, almost. And I never took it out of the box, so he reminded me to get it out of the box. Right here is a SD70 Ace MTH unit that I dropped off at Yankee Dabbler. I don't know, been a couple of months now, but I've had it a long time since then. They installed a ESU Loc sound and speaker in it for me because I didn't feel like fiddling with that one. And Savannah Atlanta heritage unit for Norfolk Southern. And the reason I bought that unit was my grandfather worked on that railroad as a Gandy dancer. I don't remember if it was Savannah Northeastern originally when he worked on it, or was it Savannah Atlanta when he worked on it, but it's the same railroad. So basically that's why I have that Ace unit. Got a little foreign power over there, chassis system. Dave Thurber, he will be happy, although I think you've seen it. And over here is my kaolin industry, and I'm going to drop a couple pictures in so you see the inspiration for why my kaolin industry looks the way my kaolin industry looks. But basically, this yard over here is just in support of that kaolin industry. I mean, I don't have room for a giant yard, but it's a small yard that I put together, and I've got too many engines out right now, but the support for that engine facility support, but you know, we always got too much stuff. So Jerry Satorelli, he wanted me to run this engine, this Savannah Atlanta engine. He was with me when I dropped it off at Yankee Dabbler a couple months ago, and it made a cameo appearance the other night on my last video with the PGH Train Fanatic, I think that's how you say it. At the end of that video, it made a little short cameo appearance, but right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to have this loco follow around the layout. We're going to follow this train rather around the layout and explain a little bit about my layout. What you're seeing here is this is a City Classics industry that I started working on. It's going to be non-rail served, so it's going to be parked back there. There's going to be a road through here, as you can see, sort of identified by that piece of cardboard. That kind of represents an HO scale size road. That's a grocery store, another City Classics building that I started putting together so I can get a feel for how things are going to fit. And that's my Dairy Queen. And there'll probably be something else over there I hadn't decided yet. But another peek at my kaolin industry here. Hopefully, because I'm shining it, going into the light of that door over there, you can still see things. Let me speed this up a little bit. I'm getting up and down out of a chair so you can see stuff. Right here is going to be, it's a little short siding. It's going to have a supply industry. That's going to be part of my town. My town over here, going to be laid out over here. I've been kind of fiddling around with trying to figure out how I want to lay it out. Basically, right here is going to be what I'm calling the main road through town. That building, that hotel building, some buildings I'm trying to refurbish. They were given to me by a friend, and I'm trying to refurbish them. That's the foundation to Merchants Row right there. This is the foundation to that old AHM kit right there. So I'm just laying things out. There'll be a road here. There will be another road that comes coming off that road, and it will tie in, to a road that's going to go around and connect to the other road where you saw the Dairy Queen and stuff. Right here is another road that's going to go through town. It's going to come in and curve off the layout somewhere over here. But I grew up in a town called Thompson, Georgia. Small town along the Georgia Railroad line there. So I'm going to name my town Timpson because I'm not trying to mile Thompson, but it'll be Timpson. For some reason this engine sounds funny to me. Maybe that's the way Aces sound, but it sounds funny. I'm going to park it right here before I go into this single main down here, because I'm going to be having another train coming around the curve back there that's going to meet it here. But before I do that, I'll talk a little bit about where we are right here. There's a spur coming off back there, as you can see, and it goes around. Right here there's going to be a pond scene, little stream. It's going to come out over here. I started this probably a year and a half ago, but that's as far as I got. I'm glad I didn't do anything else, because after watching John Arthur and Andy Mayo, and I'll put links up to their YouTube channels in here so that you guys can go check them out. I learned a lot from watching those two guys. So now I can go probably do something with it. This spur comes around. There's a long siding, which we'll get to in a second. Hopefully you can see this. Well, I'm going the wrong way. Sorry, guys. Those bulkhead cars are parked on like the siding. The main line is on the other side. There's another spur that comes off and services my Anal and Sons propane and gas industry right here. I talked about how I did that in one of my last videos. That's part of it also. Where you see that white depression there, it's going to be like a swampy area. Going to have a church. And you can see I started my road system here. Those two buildings there, the one on the left is a DPM kit. The one on the right is something I don't remember, but they're just going to be built as two like abandoned industry businesses that just got it closed up. Like I said, I'm from the South. If you get off the expressways, you'll see a lot of that. You know, buildings like this, businesses closed up, you know, kind of weeded up, grown up, or weeded up rather. This over here will be my plastic pellet industry. So there's a spot outside for the pellet cars. There's a spot inside for boxcar loading of plastic pellets. And you get a better look at the road system from this angle. There's a road that'll go in and tie into the back of the building so that you can load semis. And I don't know if you heard that extra noise back there, but that's the other train that's coming up. In my train challenge video, Sparky was the only one that noticed that I had gotten the bridge stuff up. This is my Christmas present to me. A pair of SD70M-2s Furex. Picked these up off of Yankee Dabblers, their Monday night special site. Originally on the box it said $269. But I got both of these units for less than $170 a piece after using Cousin Vinny's 7% discount. These are my first Tsunami Sound units, and I had a little funny story that I'll tell that in the mail call, so this video doesn't get too long about these units. And I'm sorry they're going to get very loud. And look at that, I lost some of my train. I'm going to silence them, take a break here real quick, and go back and get the rest of the train. Well, hopefully I got the rest of my train now. Actually, I was running this last night with no problems. But of course, when you turn the camera on, things happen. Oops, it disconnected again. What the world's going on here? Anyway, fun. These pipe loads are courtesy of Dave Thurber, Crooked River and Eastern. Nice loads. I don't know if Dave's still making loads, but if you want some, you have to get in touch with him. His link will be in my this is not going well today, is it, for this video? But I'm going to leave this stuff in here because this is fun. My engine shut down when I reselected it. I don't know why it did that. So now I got to start it back up again. But anyhow, I'll go over here and talk a little bit about this. This area right here, where this stream is going to be coming out, I'm going to throw a picture up what I'm planning to do with it. It's I forget whose layout I got it from, so I can't give them credit. But everything just went silent. Oh, it's cranking back up again. What the crap? Anyway, so I'll have to give them credit later. Anyhow, while that train, I sound like Benny. While that train is making its mind up if it's going to stay fired up or not, I think I showed you my road layout. That business right there, I'm going to throw a picture up what I'm planning to do with that one. It's going to make it like a antique place, so you know what the inspiration was for that. I've not done anything else over here. I have no clue what I'm going to call this town yet, this little town area right here. I need to go back over here and check that I flip the switch. And I hadn't, so I'm glad I did. So let's see if I can get this train moving without any issues. I stopped the other one because it kept coming apart. I've got to do some coupler work that I didn't realize I had to do. I wish it had reared its head last night. But anyhow, anyway, this is my syrup industry. you come around, this is my food service industry. It's called SAP Foods. And that will be a restaurant and a country store. Those are, one on the left is a Walters kit. I don't know what the kit is right there. It may have been an Atlas, but I'm making it into a restaurant named after my daughter. It's kind of dark over here, so this area here is going to be where I'm going to eventually put my lumber industry. There's a switch right there that's going to eventually go over there. I haven't figured out how I'm going to lay it out yet. And I also have a small yard, stub-in yard over here, and a small engine facility that's going to be there. I'm going to use that old AHM kit right there as part of the engine stuff. And there you have the tour of my layout. I don't have the lift out section put in right now. It's under the layout because I hadn't planned on running trains across there. So I'll be stopping right here. No, I want to see this train come under the bridge. So I'm going to speed it up. That's still the funniest sounding engine to me. There's my auto repair business that you guys saw me refurbish the building on the left. And right now, I tell you, this is a crappy layout update and tour. Didn't do a very good job. I apologize. Actually, this is my 4th attempt at trying to do this, and I don't want to start over again. I'm going to run this train up the grade, stop it before it enters the bridge. The reason I don't want to go across the bridge is that I knocked it over the other day and broke one of the feet. So that's that. If you made it to the end of this, thank you. Thank you very much. Like, subscribe, and take a look at the other links that I put in for these other guys. They're doing some great work. You guys have a great day.